The story begins with Yelena Belova on a covert mission. She infiltrates a secret lab, takes down guards, and retrieves mysterious research tied to a shady organization called OXE Group, under orders from none other than Valentina de Fontaine. One of the scientists warns Yelena she's working on something dangerous, Project Sentry, but before he can stop her, he accidentally shoots himself. Mission complete. Yelena blows the lab and reports back. Meanwhile, in Washington, D.C., Bucky Barnes, now a congressman, is involved in Valentina's impeachment trial. She's accused of orchestrating black ops, but she defends herself fiercely, reminding everyone of past crises and the fact that there are no Avengers anymore. She insists that someone has to protect the world. Yelena later visits Alexei Shostakov, Red Guardian, revealing how burned out and emotionally exhausted she feels, still haunted by Natasha's death. After an emotional heart-to-heart, she agrees to take another mission. This time, her target is Ava Starr, Ghost, located inside a high-security prison called the Vault. But things spiral quickly. She's attacked by John Walker, U.S. agent, and ambushed by Taskmaster. Suddenly, Ghost reappears and kills Taskmaster. Amid the chaos, they meet a strange civilian, Bob Reynolds. Then comes the twist. They realize Valentina sent them to eliminate each other. Everything inside the vault, including Bob, is part of her cover-up of Project Sentry. As the incinerators begin heating up, Bob helps them escape, but when Yelena touches him, she sees a horrifying memory from her Red Room past. Bob's powers are clearly tied to memory and trauma. Together with Ava and Walker, Bob helps them scale a vertical shaft to escape. When Walker grabs Yelena's baton, they almost fall, but make it. Each time Bob touches someone, he reveals their darkest memory. He's not just powerful, he's dangerous. Meanwhile, Valentina attends a gala where Bucky and her assistant Mel are also present. He plants a seed of doubt in Mel's mind. Later, Mel betrays Val by warning Bucky. Bob Reynolds is unstable, and Val wants to weaponize him. Back at the vault, Valentina arrives with a strike team. She orders them to eliminate everyone except Bob. The assassins disguise themselves to escape, but Bob steps out and distracts the guards. Bullets bounce off him. He's indestructible. Suddenly, he soars into the sky, then crashes violently back into the ground. Sentry has awakened. Meanwhile, Yelena and the others escape in Alexei's embarrassing old limo. A chase ensues, and Ava's powers are neutralized by a sonic weapon. Just when it seems they're doomed, Bucky intervenes, saving the group with grenades and flipping the limo in the process. Bob is now under Valentina's full control. She tells him, "You're a god," but when she touches his hand, she sees her trauma, an intruder she let into her home as a child who killed her father. Bob promises her he'll control his powers. Mel warns Bucky of Val's final plan. Knowing Bob is unstable, Bucky rallies the team to stop Sentry. Valentina, meanwhile, justifies her actions with a simple philosophy. There are bad guys, and there are worse guys. In a final act, the team storms Valentina's watchtower, the old Avengers HQ. They face off against Val and Bob, now fully suited as Sentry, but their attacks do nothing. Sentry rips off Bucky's vibranium arm. The team is powerless. Then, Sentry turns on Valentina. Before he kills her, Mel activates a kill switch, temporarily shutting him down. But it's too late. Sentry evolves into the Void, an all-consuming force of darkness. He rises above the city, turning people into shadows. Yelena makes a choice. She'll enter the Void herself to stop him. Inside the Void, she relives her worst memory, killing a girl named Anya as a child. Then she finds Bob, trapped in his own trauma, abused by his father and blamed by his mother. She embraces him, reminding him that he's not alone. The others join in. A simple act of human connection breaks the Void's control. Light returns. The city is safe, but Bob remembers nothing. At a press conference, Valentina spins the whole event. She claims assembling this team was her idea all along and introduces them to the world as the new Avengers. Yelena leans in and says with a smirk, "That means you work for us now." Mid-credit scene. Alexei buys cereal with the team's faces on the box, hoping someone will recognize him. No one does. Post-credit scene. 14 months later, public opinion is split. Sam Wilson is even suing them over the Avengers name. Bob struggles to keep the Void at bay. Then, an alert. A mysterious aircraft enters Earth's orbit. Surveillance zooms in on the hull and reveals a massive number 4. The new Avengers and Bob will return. Hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you never miss a bite. Let's dive into today's story.